Hello everyone, this is part 2, final part of What If Naruto won but went missing for 3 years. This story is made by Quicksilver, and I hope you guys enjoy this video, and to like, to subscribe, to share, and check out the playlist. To see more, comment down below. Now let's start the intro.
They call me a god. They call me a god. They call me a god.
Join my membership, the perks are great. It's in the description. Back to Hinata's POV. Note, some things from last chapter, Naruto did not mention, like the wedding ring. With the final words, we were just sat there, staring at Naruto. Thoughts flew around my mind. Naruto was Yondaim's son. But the most important thing was, Naruto-kun was alive. Naruto was taken back at my bold action. I was a very shy, timid, one who stutters a lot. To do such an action made Naruto-kun to raise an eyebrow, as well as the others who were sitting around. Hinata-chan. I'm sorry I didn't keep my promise from before, but at least now I'm back. Okay, it's getting late, I'm going to turn in early. Kakashi said. Others followed suit and soon we were left alone. Naruto-kun, you're really here, right? This isn't a dream, right? Hinata-chan, this isn't a dream, I'm right here with you. I missed you in the past 3 years. Then he embraced me. Sorry Hinata-chan. I mean, I didn't mean to stare, sorry. Then he looked away. I knew he was blushing and that he was trying to hide it. Hinata-chan, I got something to tell you. I'm not very good with words, but I missed you. Every day, you were in my mind. Every day I wake up, I would think about you. Every night, I would imagine your face, thinking what you were doing. What I'm trying to say is, Naruto blushes a deep red, then he takes a huge breath. Hinata Hyuga, Naruto Uzumaki, love you with all my heart. I froze. My mind was blank. Even though I knew what he was trying to get at, I didn't expect my dreaming coming true. I started crying. He thought he said something to make me cry, as he tries to say something. After a while, we broke away. My face was as red as a tomato, as was Naruto-kun's. Naruto-kun, I got something to tell you too. I loved you since the academy days. Ever since I saw you when we were just 8, I loved you. Every day, I would hope you would notice me. Then I him again. Note, from here on out, third-person view, only in special occasions will it be Hinata or Naruto POV. Naruto continues to inspect the girl. You can come out now, Kakashi-sensei. Kakashi comes out of nowhere. You've gotten better, haven't you, Naruto? You even look just like your father now. Kakashi said. Then Yamato-sensei came out his room. Is there anything I can help with you? Naruto asks. Naruto-kun, we would like to know, is there any side effects to Kyuubi merging with you? Anything at all? Yamato asks. Well, as far as I'm concerned, no. I can call up the Kyuubi's chakra with no problem and can go up to all 9 tails without losing control or anything. Though, ever since I learned all I could back at home, I haven't really used the Kyuubi form for a very long time now. Naruto, care to spar tomorrow before we go back to Konoha? I want to see how strong you are now. Kakashi asked. Okay, anyway, it's getting late, I think I'll turn in early tonight. Good night, sensei. Naruto goes to his room and closes it behind him. The two sensei smirks, thinking the same thing, Naruto's matured. The next morning, Hinata wakes up. She looks around her room thinking about what happened yesterday. She was still not fully awake, thinking that the events yesterday were a dream. She went to the lobby and saw Kiba, Shino, Sakura, Sasuke, and Sai. She was still in a daze. Quote, Hinata was thinking about what he said, and then once it registered, she said, "Where's Naruto-kun?" Sasuke and Sakura shook their heads. Thing is, we searched the entire village and we couldn't find him. Not only Naruto, Kakashi and Yamato are gone too. Have any ideas where they might be, Hinata? Sakura said, looking at me waiting for an answer. No, they might be at the forest from last night. Hinata said, and they all nodded in agreement and they all started towards the forest. Reikiri, Rasengan. The two jutsus clashed and a huge crater was left behind. Kakashi, using his Sharingan, still had problems following Naruto. He's really gotten better, but I still have more experience. Earth style. Headhunter. Naruto jumps up in the air, just avoiding his sensei's hand by mere inches. Then he pulls out Fenrir, the name he gave to his chakra blade. Sonic Blade. He then creating a wind blade towards Kakashi. The sensei dodged it but barely. Fire style. Giant fireball. A giant fire flies towards Naruto, who then disappears. It would seem Naruto knows how to channel nature chakra to the weapon, and judging from the effects, Naruto's a wind user. The group watched from afar, clearly amazed. Naruto was actually on par with Kakashi. The jaws dropped. The speed of the both of them was amazing. This was Naruto, they all thought. Kakashi creates 5 shadow clones and they all charged at Naruto. Naruto only smirked and then closed his eyes. The Uzumaki Naruto barrage. "Ne? Kakashi-sensei, how'd you like that?" Naruto said, putting his hands behind his back, grinning. "You really live up to your father's name. You also learned his blink. Not many people can learn that jutsu. I got to hand it to you though, you really pushed me over the edge." Naruto disappears suddenly, then appears behind Hinata and embraces her. Hee. Anyway, are you guys going to come out or are you going to stay there? Everyone's eyes were wide open with the exception of Hinata, who was blushing. Then in front of Kakashi, Team Guy whatever, appears. "Kakashi, my eternal rival. Why you are in such a state of battered? Where is the burning passion that you once had?" Guy said. "Sai, what do you want, Guy?" Kakashi asked. "Oh yeah, we had a hard time to find you, but my team has the burning passion of youth. It was nothing but it proved annoying searching. Anyways, Konoha's in danger. Hokage-sama wanted every available shinobi to return to Konoha." Naruto blinked in front of Guy and shouted, "What sort of danger, Guy-sensei?" Neji, Lee, and Tenten were in a state of confusion, puzzled, and amazed. Confused about who this person is, puzzled about how he appeared out of nowhere, amazed at how powerful he was. He was shaking Guy-sensei like he was unconscious and the blonde boy was trying to wake him up. "Naruto-kun, you're going to K him," Yamato said as he treats Kakashi's W. Neji, Lee, Tenten, and Guy looked at the blonde boy and screamed, "Naruto. Oh, youth really gets through everything. My rival, Naruto, you have never ceased to amaze me." Lee said. "So, what kind of trouble is Konoha in?" Naruto reminded Guy. We've received a letter saying Akatsuki is going to give an all-out attack. We are to go back and reinforce the defense," Guy reported. Naruto's eyes widen. Then he felt a familiar chakra signature. Senpai must be around here. He scouted around before saying, "All right, who's ready to leave?" Everyone looked at Naruto, then to each other and replied, "Ready." Naruto can't help but smile. "Senpai, are you two going to stand there or are you going to come over here?" Naruto shouted. 2 figures popped out of the forest into the clearing. Naruto grinning as they walked over. The others were shocked and afraid, very afraid. "Itachi-senpai, Kisame-senpai, how have you been?" Naruto said, happy to see the 2 Akatsuki members. "Naruto, what's it been? 1 year since we went our separate ways. You've gotten taller. I wonder if anything else in you grew." Kisame joked. "Kisame, now's not the time. Naruto, we were going to tell you but it seems a messenger got here before us." Itachi said, then ruffled Naruto's hair. "Itachi-senpai, I'm not a kid anymore." "Oh, but you liked it. Every day, you do something right, and you would nag me just to praise you." Did not. Naruto was not amused to have one of his childish secrets to be told, especially in front of Hinata. "Anyway, are we going or not? The plan is in motion now. The leader would personally come to the invasion itself. We have as you have told, him. Hopefully, he would not notice the drop in his chakra levels." Naruto nodded and turned to the others. "Well, are we going or not? Konoha's in danger and if we don't leave now they'll." "Naruto-kun, tell me you're not a traitor. Tell me you didn't join Akatsuki." "Why Naruto-kun? Naruto, what are you doing with that traitor?" Sasuke demanded. "Itachi-senpai, didn't you tell them?" Naruto asks questioningly. "It would seem that we've forgot," Itachi said with a smirk on his face. "Oh great, not only that I get accused now, my friends are turning their backs on me because of a misunderstanding. Well, at least the best case scenario is that we can talk some sense into them." Kisame said. However, not one of those 3 did anything like readying for a battle. Sasuke, have you not learned the truth yet? Itachi asks his little brother. Itachi, the only truth I know is that you am all of the Uchiha. Sasuke screamed and he began charging his Chidori. Kakashi followed suit. Hey, you guys, why can't you settle down and listen? Shut up, traitor. Anybody with Akatsuki is our enemy. Neji said, getting into his gentle fist stance. Tenten just readied her weapons. Naruto-kun, why don't we just tire them out so maybe then they will have no choice but to listen? Itachi stated. But Hinata-chan, do you believe me? Naruto asks, but it was no use, she was still crying. Sai Itachi-senpai, is there some kind of jutsu that can tie them all up? Yes. Itachi performs some one-hand seals. Shadow net jutsu. Everyone found themselves paralyzed. Naruto, you tell them whatever they need to know. Kisame and I will go into town to eat. We haven't eaten for a day trying to look for you. With that, Kisame and Itachi left. So are you guys going to listen or not? Well, seeing as we're like this, do we got a choice? Sakura screamed. Naruto smiled softly and then sat down. Where should I begin? The team just left the clearing and began their way back Konoha. The whole team with even Hinata still had doubts about Itachi and Kisame. Naruto's senpai, Kisame and Itachi can feel glares staring at them but they just shrugged it off. Hold on. Itachi came to a stop as the rest did the team. Naruto, you and I will go over there and are the team over there. The rest of you, stay on your guard. In the instance, Itachi and Naruto disappeared. Then they heard an E at the left. Then Kisame interrupted their thoughts. Hey you brats, the enemy is closing in. Kisame did a few hand seals, water style. Great shark. A giant water shark flew taking out 2 Akatsuki members. It's Kisame-sama. One of the remaining members said. What's he do? The rest of the team scattered as more Akatsuki members came. The good thing was, they were caught off guard seeing Itachi and Kisame at the Konoha side. This battle lasted for 10 minutes. As Itachi's the remaining one looked for Naruto. Hey Naruto, we got to hurry, at this rate. We'll really fail this chance. Itachi said. Itachi, Naruto, you two go ahead, I know we're lagging you behind, I stay with these other brats and make sure they come out alive. Kisame said. The others twitched. Slowing them down. Bet you guys are up to something. But this is not the time to argue. They all thought almost the exact same thing save for a couple of words. Naruto and Itachi nodded and used blink, disappearing. The others were dumbstruck. They disappeared with nothing left behind was truly something as even the best of all best in Anbu still leave behind some smoke. So you guys ready to go? Kisame interrupted. Nonetheless, they had to hurry back. Itachi-senpai, do you think anybody was left alive and made it back to report to the leader? Naruto asks as he keeps watch over the trees in case of enemy ambush. I don't think so. Let's just hope that the Konoha Hokage's spirits are with us. Itachi said then used blink with Naruto and disappeared once again. After 15 minutes, they reached Konoha. Seeing as it is unscathed, they assume the best. Going into the city in search of Tsunade to tell her about the plan, hoping there was enough time to make it better. They ran through the streets, everyone locked everything it seems. They headed for Hokage Mountains, assuming she was there giving orders to the rest of the available shinobi. Sure enough, there she was with the other teams and Anbu. They just then blink right in front of her praying the appearance would give them enough time to explain. Tsunade Barkin. Listen, me and Itachi-senpai have a plan against the Akatsuki. The Akatsuki being idiots as they are going to enter the village from one side, south. We are going to lay ambushes there and traps too hopefully taking a large portion with them. Then, I'm going to need a team, the leader of Akatsuki is L, I don't think he noticed yet, but I'll need a team, make that 3 to come with me to take out the leader. Naruto said all this in 15 seconds before someone said Akatsuki. Tsunade put a hand in the air signaling them to stop, thinking about whether to believe or not because all of a sudden, 2 figures popped out. Whatever reason it was, seeing the 2 of them together, for some reason, made her put her trust in the 2. Alright, you all heard what the kid said, I want movement right this instant. I want as many traps and teams over at the south. Team Asuma, Team Kurenai, and Team Kakashi, Kakashi and the others just arrived panting, will accompany Naruto and Itachi in their mission. Shut up and move it. Tsunade yelled so loud, nobody dared say anything. Naruto, Itachi, and Kisame left and started heading for the south gate. Everyone, still shocked and confused, exchanged a couple of looks before doing what they were ordered to do, though they still don't like it. They're trusting in two Akatsuki members and one that is allied with them. Tsunade grabbed Jiraiya, who tried sneaking away. You will accompany them and make sure everything is okay. Tsunade screamed so loud, the whole village heard her. Jiraiya looked like he was going to cry. Naruto and his two senpai were hiding in the trees, concealed away from the passing Akatsuki members who flew by, while waiting for the others. Finally, we waited for like forever. Here's the plan. We need a team to distract any incoming enemies while me and Itachi senpai fight the leader. Kisame senpai can't do it himself, that's why we needed teams to accompany us. Another team to wear down the leader and the last to plant traps. Jiraiya sensei will do whatever. I didn't expect Aba-chan to get him to come along with us. Everybody looked at Naruto except for Itachi and Kisame, who continued the little hunt. Naruto actually made a plan with teams and all. They were starting to believe in him, as this is their only hope. Other questions needed to wait. They all nodded in acknowledgement and they all scattered. Team Kakashi was to wear down the leader, Team Asuma to distract the enemy. They found the leader. Naruto and Itachi approached him. The leader was wearing a blue cloak instead of black, having white clouds instead of red. The leader merely grinned. I never thought, of all people, you Itachi would turn against me. It seems I have miscalculated. The leader spoke with a smirk. Naruto, what I'm about to say right now may anger you, but you have to keep a stable composure. This man is named Kaz Uzumaki. He is Arashi-sama's younger brother. Everybody paused, absorbing in the information, though they have absolutely nothing in common. From what I learned in the past years, he wanted all the Jinchurikis inside him so he could be the most powerful shinobi in the world. Then he would use the power to end all possible political threats and establish a new city. Also, he's the one who everyone in your home when your mother left. Naruto stared at the Akatsuki leader, trying to hold back his emotions, but how could he? He's looking at the man who literally killed his whole family. The moment he charged, the rest of the team went to their jobs. You bastard! Naruto shouted and threw 3 shurikens at Kaz, who just dodged them and made hand seals. Earth style. Still ace. Then 5 pillars rose surrounding the grinning Kaz. Naruto jumps past the pillars and charged up his Rasengan, not using any element this time, and crushed a pillar that was in front of him. Naruto put chakra in his fist to increase the strength. Water style. Aqua pillars. Then around Kaz, tall pillars of water, which made Naruto and Itachi to back away. Kakashi and Sasuke saw this as a chance and used Chidori and Reikiri of their own. Kaz saw this and jumped, then finding himself looking into the Mangekyo Sharingan of Itachi. In the underworld, Kaz is trying to formulate a plan but could only think of putting up a barrier to reduce the effects of the Tsukuyomi. After the Genjutsu ended, he popped in a soldier pill to recover a little. Summoning jutsu. Other world beings, revenants, zombies, hellhounds, all sorts of summoning appeared. Jiraiya followed suit. Summoning jutsu. Then a giant toad, Gamabunta, appeared. Hey old coot, what do you want? Gamabunta said as he plays with his pipe. Hey Gamabunta, we're fighting the leader of Akatsuki and he summoned a lot of things, can you reduce those numbers? Jiraiya yelled. Naruto took out Fenrir and S10 approaching revenants. Kaz, low on chakra, was wondering why he was so tired. He's only performed not 25 jutsus and yet he's already tired. He wondered why. Back then he could perform 500 jutsus with ease and now he's already panting. Looking at Naruto and Itachi smirking struck him. He's been ill. So with that hypothesis, he decided to play along, first using chakra to neutralize the L and pretending he was still affected. Naruto took a stance and unleashed one of his sword techniques, Sonic Chaos. Naruto used his combination jutsu. Futen Rasengan, Wind Element Rasengan. Suten Hahenryu, Water Element, Rapid Crasher. Claps 2 hands together and combines the 2 jutsus, Kufusuka no Jutsu, Drowning Maelstrom Technique. Thanks Sakura. Itachi, bind him. Everyone who saw Naruto spar with Kakashi knew the move he was about to perform and got out of the way. Kaz tried getting up but with no avail as Itachi's shadow net paralyzed him. Quote. Kaz, who was waiting underground for 10 minutes. But then what Naruto did shocked everyone. He smirked. Hee hee, bad move Kaz. Red-orange chakra started to appear and envelope Naruto. Team Kakashi backed up, remembering the first time when they saw Naruto with 4 tails. The whisker-like scars became larger and more visible, and claws growing. But that wasn't all. The chakra formed long ears, claws and 9 tails, making him looking like the Kyuubi now but a human mini Type 1. Naruto was able to control the chakra, but was he still sane? He said he would be, but the Kakashi and Yamato told everyone to back away. Naruto disappeared, leaving no sign of anything, like just vanishing in thin air, appeared in front of Kaz, his arm, grabbed Hinata and appeared in front of Itachi, handing the Hyuga heiress to him. I'm going to KU. The wind just gets bigger and bigger till it looked almost exactly like the wind demon shuriken, the one Naruto and Sasuke used during the battle with Zabuza. Naruto charged while zigzagging around to dodge what jutsus Kaz sent. Using one-hand seals, he performed only 2. Fire style, dragon flame jutsu, water style, aqua shards. With those 2 jutsus coming at an alarming rate. Futon Rasengan. This is during the battle between Naruto and Kaz. Man-beast taijutsu, lion's barrage, 8 trigrams, 64 palms. Attacks rained around the battlefield. Craters were left behind, see everywhere. Genjutsu was very thick in the field and ninjutsu also went everywhere. Anything that got hit instantly in this chaos, in this case, were the Akatsuki. 8 trigrams, protection of the 64 palms. Mind transfer jutsu. Shadow neck bind jutsu, Kagemura no jutsu. Shikamaru's shadow jutsu thingy a Marjigi. It was really a battle that looked like ants clashing. Then, as most of the Akatsuki in the combined efforts of Team Asuma, Team Kurenai and Kisame Samahada and water jutsus, other world beings appeared. Though they had numbers, they were also stupid. Engaging teams 1 by 1, and they fell 1 by 1, 2 by 2, and 3 by 3. Then Gamabunta appeared and did most of the work. But the beings kept coming. After about 30 minutes of endless chaos, the beings began disappearing, members leaving, and people panting. Hinata's POV. Is it finished? I looked around, everyone's was tired. I deactivated my Byakugan. After I was done with Kiba-kun, I tried going towards Naruto-kun when something or someone appeared behind me. I heard laughing and tried looking back, but I couldn't. As the person spoke, I knew it was Kaz, looking at Naruto. I tried looking away, but then something caught my attention. He was smirking. Then I watched in wonder when the red-orange chakra started enveloping Naruto-kun. After all of the features appeared, I had a thought in my mind. Naruto-kun looked not only handsome, but also cute. I felt my face blushing. Then the next thing I knew, Itachi put me on the ground while keeping a firm hold on me. He felt how tense I was. He just said, "Believe in the boy. He'll be okay." Hearing this, I relaxed a little. Looking up, I found Itachi, smiling, and his eyes were not of a cold K, but eyes of a brother watching his little brother type. Then I looked back at Naruto and watched his amazing speed. Naruto-kun, you have such good senpai and family. Now that Naruto's back, he has to face Akatsuki. After that, will he be able to survive the Hyuga clan? XXX. They all made camp in the forest not too far from the battle site. They all sat near the bonfire they made except for Jiraiya, who, mysteriously, disappeared. There was a bathhouse not too far away. Caution was not a factor now since Akatsuki's been destroyed. They were thinking the events of the battle. The silence was so deep, the only sounds there was is the fire cracking and cicadas. Naruto was the first to break the silence. Itachi-senpai, what are you and Kisame-senpai going to do now? Itachi did not reply right away since he was deep in thought too. Kisame and I are going back to the Akatsuki headquarters. Do you need any help? Naruto asked. Itachi smiled. Well, you can help me and Kisame by getting us off the bingo book. Silence once fell upon the people again. Then Sasuke spoke while glaring at his brother. Itachi, what about the Uchiha clan now? Sasuke asked, not expecting any answer. Itachi smiled again, a smile one, but a smile nonetheless. Well, if I was going back to Konoha, I'll make sure the clan wouldn't be like the old one. But for now, Sasuke-kun, you are the heir of the Uchiha clan. Sasuke was about to say something. Ah, it seems the little Uchiha got himself a girlfriend. When's the wedding? Kisame joked. Sasuke shot a glare at Kisame. I'm turning in. With that said, Naruto, Have you fully grasped the power of Kyuubi? Kakashi asked. Naruto shook his head. No, I can only use 60% of Kyuubi's strength. In order to retain all of it, I must train while being in Kyuubi form. Everyone besides those that already knew about Naruto looked at him puzzled. What is he talking about? They thought but did not voice out their opinion. Naruto saw this, thinking this might be a good time to break the news. He gently shook Hinata, telling her to wake up. Hinata-chan, wake up. I have something to say. Hinata slowly opens her eyes. Looks around, then she remembered why she was sleeping. Jigamenne Naruto-kun. It's okay, Hinata-chan. Anyway, I think this is a good time to let you guys into the secret. What I'm about to tell you may bring a shock to you, maybe even to us hating me. Everyone was definitely confused now. Do you guys know about the story of Kyuubi? They all nodded. Sai, who already knows about Kyuubi inside Naruto, still wanted to know why it's inside Naruto. Listened carefully. Hinata recalls the story and recites it. Kyuubi attacked our village a long time ago. He destroyed everything in its wake. Naruto nodded at the story. Well, that story is only true to the extent of the Yondaime himself. The other half is concealed by a certain law. Anyway, in truth, the Kyuubi can't be K. The Yondaime had to seal it inside a child. He used a jutsu to make a contract with the death god to put Kyuubi's soul into the newborn child. Naruto-kun, who's the bee baby? Hinata asked, even though she already had an idea who. She wanted to make sure. Naruto pulled up his clothes, revealing his stomach, and summoned up some chakra. Then the seal of Kyuubi appeared. That baby was me. The Yondaime could have sealed it inside someone else, but he didn't want to burden someone else. And furthermore, by sealing it inside a baby, the baby's body will adapt to Kyuubi's mass amount of chakra. Everyone looked at Naruto. The silence was so deep and so tense. I'm going to sleep, Naruto said, and started towards a tree and jumps on top of one of the branched. Just as he was about to sit, Hinata comes up. Naruto looked at her. Don't you hate me, or even scared of me? Naruto asks. Itachi, Kisame, Kakashi, Yamato, Asuma, and Kurenai. I just hope I get back in time for the wedding. Itachi said. Then everyone looked at him, surprised at what he just said. It's not every day you hear AK say such things. Kisame, we should get moving. The faster we get back, the faster we can return back to Konoha. Here, Kakashi, this was a scroll given to us by the Sandaime. It explains everything. Give my regards to Sasuke Bozo and Naruto Bozo. With that said, the two unexpected allies disappeared into the night. The senseis decided to read it tomorrow for everyone to hear, and just when they were about to say something, they noticed everyone was asleep. Shikamaru sleeping on the log he was sitting on, Sai sleeping while sitting. Kiba using a Kamaru as a pillow, Shino, well, he was just sitting there, but if you listen closely, you can hear him snore. It seems they've went to sleep after the story. The senseis smiled and went into their respective tents. XXX. The next morning, Naruto opens one eye looking around. 30 seconds later. Yosh. It is the springtime of youth that brought those two together. Someone yelled. Right, you are Lee. The springtime of youth will not wait for people to go find it. They must go and grasp it. Lee, you must grasp the springtime of youth too. Another yelled. Instantly everyone awoke from the yelling and saw two of the biggest idiots of Konoha. Sighing, they all got ready, since sleep is something they will not get, since the two will be yelling for at least 10 minutes. Guy-sensei, I shall try my best to grasp the springtime of youth. I will not let my eternal rival to best me. Lee shouted. Lee. Guy-sensei. 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 Lee. Sorry. Got carried away, lol. For some reason, those two were at a rocky beach with the sea crashing on the shores, and there was a sun setting at the background. Since when did they use a genjutsu? They all thought. Neji and Tenten had earplugs, but it didn't seem to help since they were getting louder. Oi Neji, what's up? Trying to suppress the emotions, he answered. Tsunade-sama sent us as reinforcements, but I guessed you guys finished up. The two idiots were still crying at this point. So the four walked away from them to join the other teams. Hey Naruto, hey, we kind of fell asleep during your story but we understand. Look, we don't hate you or whatever you got in mind. You're you, and Kyuubi is the oversized fur ball who's gone now. Shikamaru said. Everyone chuckled. Shikamaru was the second people who called Kyuubi an oversized fur ball and not S. Yeah Naruto, our thoughts exactly. Ino said. Neji and Tenten looking a little confused and Naruto explained. Of course, Guy knew about Kyuubi but was still amazed that the great Kyuubi actually went soft. Yosh. Naruto-kun has the great grasp of the springtime of youth to stand against such a heavy burden and not hate the village. You truly are my eternal rival. I must train myself to be stronger. Lee shouted while posing his, good guy, pose. Naruto and Hinata saw the shining gleam in Lee's teeth. Wear sunglasses next time. They both thought. Quote. Hinata-sama, as much as I want to say good for you, I don't think Hiashi would very much object knowing him. Hinata, why don't you reconsider? Neji asks, slightly elated to know his shy cousin found a love for her life but Hiashi is an obstacle. No Neji-ni-san, I will not reconsider. I have waited too long and listened to that man's illogical orders for far too long. I will not listen to him any longer. This is my life, not his to control. With that Hinata ran into the woods crying. Everyone was shocked was an understatement. Naruto recovered first and ran after her. Neji just smirked. Well, Hinata-sama, I hope you will be strong. XXX. Hinata-chan. Wait up. Naruto shouted, running past tree and boulders. Dang Hinata is fast. Naruto performed the Shunshin no Jutsu, I couldn't think of the name during my story, this move is blink, and appeared right in front of her. Now that Naruto's back, he has to face Akatsuki. After that, will he be able to survive the Hyuga clan? It took them half the day to get home. They had a warm welcoming committee, everyone except Naruto and the ex-Akatsuki members got dragged somewhere. Naruto and the other two went somewhere to eat, where, Ichiraku of course. Upon entering, they found two Sanins sitting there already talking to Ayami and Tsuki. Hi Ero Senin, hi Bar-chan. Well, Ototo, want to try that again? Tsunade asked with the fakest innocent smile ever. Naruto along with everyone else nearby were cowing with fear. They sat down and ate, Tsuki and Ayami happy to have their number one customer back and along with his antics, things were very boring without the boy. The two knew Naruto was alive for sure, how, no idea. Well Naruto, I'm getting too old for this job. Tomorrow, I'm going to announce my successor, you better be there Ototo. Naruto was beaming with happiness. Finally after endless torture and hardship, he finally will be able to get the respect he soon will have. Another thing, you won't mind if I tell them about your heritage right? Tsunade asked. Naruto shook his head, and then ordered another bowl of ramen. Well Naruto, since you're going to be Rokudaime soon, I'll give you this bowl for free. Naruto grinning at the bowl in record time. Oh yeah, Bar-chan, where am I going to live? The old apartment. Naruto asks. Well Gaki, you're going to live in your father's house. What? Your father was the Yondaime, of course he would have a house here Barker. Jiraiya laughed along with everyone else. Again, Ayami and Tsuki weren't surprised because they got the news from the Sanins earlier. Naruto did some kind of weird ritual dance. After they paid, they headed towards the Kazama house, they entered a forest. For 10 minutes, they come upon the biggest house ever. Naruto, Itachi, and Kisame, animated style bug-eyed and jaw-dropping. The place was traditional Japanese style all the way and it was even bigger than the Hyuga mansion. The place is huge is an understatement. The first floor had living rooms, a huge dining area, kitchen, dojo and even a garden which is well tended to. Guest Jiraiya and Tsunade made sure to keep this place nice and tidy. The second floor consists of rooms and 2 libraries. Third floor have 3 rooms. A scroll, library, dojo room, master room, and last but not least, Naruto's room, there sits a baby cradle. Naruto couldn't help but let a few tears drop, there was a picture of his family. At the left was Sarutobi and the right was Itachi and Kisame. Naruto put the picture frame back on the desk he found it and went back out. Weird. Nothing's wrong with him, why's he's be? Tsunade asked to herself though Itachi heard and looked at the direction Naruto was looking at. Tsunade-sama, why don't you take a look over there? Handing her the telescope, she found cause and effect. Damn you Jiraiya, you're contagious. Tsunade thought, and then she brought Naruto to the master room and tucked him in. Itachi and Kisame took a room each at the second floor. Tsunade went back to the Hokage mansion. Jiraiya was at an uncomfortable and awkward position yet asleep. The next morning, they were supposed to head to the Hokage Tower at noon. They had like 4 hours to K, so Naruto sparred with Kisame at Kenjutsu. At 11, they left to eat with Naruto mumbling something about stupid fish people. They were tied 20-20, for some reason. Walking down the streets inside a henge, they saw everyone was happy to finally have purged Akatsuki. Eating at Ichiraku and chatting for 45 minutes, they headed towards the Hokage Tower. The whole village, including clans who built themselves tall platforms to sit in, were assembled right in front of the Hokage Tower. Everyone was excited. There was going to be a new Hokage. They just can't wait till they hear who it was, though it probably might K them. Tsunade stepped out in Hokage robes and hat. Personally, she hated the robes, but she is required to wear this on events. Naruto was not to step out till ordered. He wore exactly how his father dressed, except that his cloak says Rokudaime. He was an exact spitting image of his father except for the whisker marks. People of Konoha, I'm sure you all wondering who my successor is, but first, a few announcements. She went and told the true story of Kyuubi. To be honest, most of the young generation was not amused on how their parents treated Naruto. Some of them even yelled at their parents. Settle down. Now for the second thing, Uchiha Itachi is not the M we think he is. He is in fact innocent. From what I've gathered from Jiraiya's spy network, the person responsible for this is Orochimaru. He did this to eliminate one of Konoha's strongest clan. He left Uchiha Sasuke alive so that he could take over him. Orochimaru developed an immortal jutsu, but it had errors when he performed it, which forces him to change hosts in every 3 years. There were murmurs around regarding about this. Now for the third thing, Akatsuki have finally been put down. From the help of 3 unexpected allies I've found, they were able to defeat the leader of Akatsuki, name withheld. People cheered. Though put down, not destroyed, 2 ex-Akatsuki members here, Itachi and Kisame, will travel to each and one of the remaining bases to the rest. More cheers, and many Junins and special Junins wanted to join in this campaign. Now for the final piece, the Kyuubi is S, no longer he walks the world. The crowd cheered. The younger ones though were disgusted about how their parents were acting. Now for my successor, it is Uzumaki Naruto. Silence. Before anyone said anything, Naruto stepped up with all the glory of a Kazama. Everyone, and I mean everyone including his friends, bug-eyed, jaw-dropping. No one said anything until a Baka Hyuga said the dumbest thing ever. I thought you said the demon was S. Why is it still standing there? You lie. And he also tries to imitate our revered Yondaime Hokage. Everyone, we must purge the village of such evil. Then Naruto threw one of those special kunai he found in the master room, which of course the Hyuga dodged. If the people weren't shocked and convinced before, they were now. Naruto just performed the Hiraishin, the Yondaime special technique. Maybe next time you'll listen carefully. She said QBS, she never said anything about MES. Naruto said coldly with AK intent so strong. Naruto eased and shunshined back to the tower. Now, I'll say this once and only once, I Naruto, will now that back my family name, not Uzumaki but as Kazama. I will follow my father's footsteps and make Konoha a great place. With that, Naruto and Tsunade retreated back inside. There was complete silence as everyone was trying to soak this up. Itachi spoke up, anyone here brave enough to come with us to the Akatsuki bases? Naruto-kun believed many of you wanted revenge against the Akatsuki who am your friends and families. Now he wants us to enlist anyone who wants to join. Those that want to go, head towards the north gate within 2 hours. Latecomers are left behind. With that said, Itachi, Kisame and a large group of shinobi left the area. A little longer, everyone else dispersed. Hiyashi, however, told Hinata to stay with him. The two went into the tower to the office, where they heard a conversation going on. Man, so much paperwork, maybe I shouldn't have taken the job as Hokage, Databio. Naruto whined. Hey, Ototo, you will soon know the evils of paperwork, they will keep you up for nights and days. Tsunade mused. I wished I could at least get his day off, after all, I did just receive the job, Databio. Naruto whined once again. Then there was soft knocking on the door. Come in. The two Hyuga entered and Naruto saw Hinata. Hinata-chan, I finally became Hokage. Hum. From Tsunade, Naruto stopped and got back to his seat and motioned the two to sit down. Hiyashi-sama, how nice of you to visit, I was going to go find you anyway. Now how can help you? Naruto asked politely, which shocked the people in this room to a certain extent. Hiyashi then did something no one would expect, including you readers. He asked, Naruto-sama, will you marry my daughter Hinata here? Everyone dropped. Of all the possible things Naruto thought Hiyashi would say, this wasn't even on the list. Let me explain, Arashi was my teammate, back then we made a deal, if by chance, we both had children of opposite S, we would try to put 2 and 2 together. I'm well aware of my daughter's feelings toward you, so I'm asking you, do you accept? Naruto laughed. After a little while, he regained his composure. Hiyashi-sama, that was why I wanted to see you today, I wanted to ask for your daughter's hand in marriage. Naruto then produced a ring, the one he got back home. Hyuga Hinata, will you marry me, Kazama Naruto? I promise that I will always be there for you. Hinata froze, she took the ring, said yes and K Naruto furiously. Tsunade and Hiyashi smiled at the 2L. Tsunade decided to give Naruto some time off, which was a 1-week honeymoon and all that and whatever. Spoiler, alright, not much of a spoiler but much more of a foreshadowing. Naruto's Kyuubi seal took the Yondaim's soul and trap him inside the Shinigami's stomach, right? So what happens if the seal is broken? XXX. Time skip 4 years later, Naruto and Hinata is 22 years old with 2 children. Though the kids don't play much of a role in here, I'll still explain their looks later. 4-year-old Sunkira and 4-year-old Kaguli. XXX. The headbands of the nins mark them as Oto, sound, nins. The person then took out a chakra blade K the rest that came near. Naruto. Naruto looked back and saw a raven-haired person coming near. Sasuke, go back. I can do this. Naruto shouted at Sasuke. And miss the fun. No. I want to take revenge too, and since you're going, I'm going too. That heavy, snake, bastard is going to regret it for K my clan and messing around with everything. Sasuke said. Naruto grinned and Sasuke smirked back. The two practically became brothers since the downfall of Akatsuki, and though they don't admit it, they have a bond like no siblings have. They continue their way towards the one and only Sannin that would do this. Orochimaru. The 2 Konoha nins shouted at the standing figure. Ah. Sasuke-kun, finally decided to come back to me, eh? Orochimaru said smilingly evilly. Bastard. I'm going to revenge my clan years ago. Prepare yourself, sticks and bones. Sasuke pulled out his new katana, Reikiri. It's the same one Orochimaru gave him but has lightning properties and can use Chidori current with it easier. Naruto readied his Fenrir and the two ran forward, flanking from both sides. The clash began. Sasuke swung at Orochimaru's head, who parried and pushed him away, then parried Naruto's hit. You two are way over your heads, you will never beat me, but I found jutsus that made me even younger. Ha ha, now, accept your fates. Orochimaru lifted his arm and snakes popped out of it, going for the young Uchiha. Sasuke, having no other choice, used Chidori current to K if not all, some. One snake, however, slipped through the defense. Naruto, seeing Sasuke's predicament, made the cross-hand sign, Taju Kage Bunshin no Jutsu. 500 clones popped into existence. Naruto ordered the lot of them to suppress Orochimaru while 3 grabbed Sasuke and his weapon and left towards Konoha. Orochimaru created clones himself and summoned Manda. Naruto did not risk summoning Gamabunta because what if by chance Jiraiya needed him, so instead he called upon Kyuubi's chakra. The red chakra engulfed Naruto and 9 tails sprouted. The chakra levels were so high even the great Manda was scared but did not show. Being the holder of Kyuubi, he learned things, trusting his arms to the ground. He, I won, Naruto-kun. Since I can't have Sasuke, I shall have you. Orochimaru laughed. Naruto smirked and then turned to water. Mizu Bunshin. Orochimaru scanned for the fox boy when he felt a huge source of chakra approaching from behind. He turned and only saw a glimpse of the technique. Futen Raisin Shuriken. It's finally over, everything, Akatsuki, sound, everything, maybe finally there would be peace. Naruto-kun. A voice shouted, which could only belong to Lee. As Naruto turned, "You're coming with me." With that, Orochimaru activated a teleportation jutsu. Lee saw Naruto once and then he disappeared. Lee went down and checked around, but there was nothing, and he couldn't even feel Naruto's presence. Frowning, he headed back towards Konoha with the news. XXX. Hanging by the thread means many things, yet in the Rokudime's case, it's his life hanging by the thread. Orochimaru summoned him to the center of a volcano. "Kuso, I'm not going to S here." Naruto started pulling. It seems the walls are so moist, that he couldn't use chakra to latch himself onto the wall. Pulling and pulling, with every step, his hopes expand. His thoughts centered on his wife and his 2 kids. Smiling as he reached the top, he pulled one of the rocks to pull himself up only to have the rock to break away. Naruto didn't know what to think anymore except for 3 words, "I'm sorry Hinata." Naruto's eyes shot opened instantly and looked at his savior. How? What is this? His savior simply smiled. XXX. Another time skip, 1 year later. It's been like 1 year since I left, an ENITRE year. A man shouted. "Hey, it's been like 23 years for me, so what's your point?" "And Luki, I'm still like 25 years old." A second man said. The first one pouted, causing the second to laugh. The 2 men look exactly the same, even dress wear. Except the first man's hair was not as long as the second one, it was short like he had it when he was 15 years old. The second man had his hair long, cascading down his face past his chin. The wear is exactly the same except the first have black cloak with blue flames at the bottom, the second has a white cloak with red flames at the bottom. "I still can't believe I have a 25-year Otu-san," the first mumbled. "Well son, I don't know how the Shinigami works too but I can't complain, time to make up lost time ne. Yeah, Ichiraku. Hold your horses, let me guess, you haven't seen your Car-sans right." The first nodded. We visit her first then you can do whatever you want." XXX. "Oji-san, another bowl." Kira cried. "Kira-ni-san, you're going to be height challenged like Otu-san. Or Kaguli-chan, don't mention Otu-san in front of Car-san and don't worry, I'm not that much of a G." Kira protested. Kaguli huffed, 15 bowls for a 5-year-old is little. Kazama Kira has cerulean eyes, no Byakugan, and blonde hair, exactly like Naruto. He's even wearing his Otu-san's kiddie clothes. Kaguli too have cerulean eye, but when she activates her Byakugan, it turns lavender and her hair is indigo colored like her Car-san. They both have Naruto's personality but Kaguli is more in the shy part like her Car-san. Meet someone, hide first, talk later. Kira-kun, your Amano, little sister, I think, is right you know. Even your Otu-san didn't eat this much when he was young. Hinata said a little sadly. But Car-san, I'm a growing boy. I need more food than others, besides, ramen is the god of all food except for Car-san's cooking that is. Kira managed to himself seeing his Car-san's vein on her head. Hinata-chan, you coming? Sakura said coming into the ramen stand. Today was the day Naruto went MIA, missing in action, most likely K in action. Though the council put it on the day after this so that his personal friends and families can pray without much distraction. Kira and Kaguli then went off to school. They'll visit their Otu-san after school with Iruka. The whole gang was on top of the Hokage mountain where an ebony slate rests that has 3 names. First was Naruto's mother Uzumaki, Kazama Hikaru, second is Kazama Arashi, and last but not least Kazama Naruto. Everyone stood there for a while, for 1 hour they stood there reminiscing the past times then turned to head back down. Why is everyone here? A voice asked. They all shot up looking at someone that could have given them a heart attack. One was Naruto, okay. Big surprise, then the other guy, Arashi, huge surprise. Which knocked them all down in 5 seconds flat. Team Guy, Team 7, 8, and 10, along with Jiraiya, Tsunade, Shizune, Tonton, Itachi, and Kisame dropped. This caused the 2 males to sweat drop. For half an hour, the group woke up, screamed and fainted. This has happened for 10 times already. The 11th time, they just sat there and stared. Then how he woke up in foreign land and started back home. When he passed a volcano, he saw 2 figures falling. Intrigued, he went up to see and found a mini-me of him and saved him. Naruto then told how the battle went after sending Sasuke back. Everyone listened to the tale of the two Hokages. After they were done, the others just continued to stare, then deja vu for Naruto, suck face. Everyone laughed at Naruto's predicament. Then things went so quickly, Tsunade and the council spoke, Naruto got reinstated and Arashi took a seat at the council. Everyone in the village was in an uproar. Not only the only Kazama has returned, the great hero Yondaime also has returned, the day of M became a day of celebration. Iruka fainted 50 times in 10 minutes before regaining his composure. The kids, well, they just ran Naruto over. XXX. Naruto found a nice technique to finish all the evil paperwork. Why has no Kage ever thought of this? It's so damn simple. The clones proofed out of existence and Naruto started home. When he entered, he found his wife sitting on the bed crying. Hinata-chan, what's wrong? Naruto said softly. Hinata told him about a dream, where he didn't come back. Hinata-chan, like you said, it's just a dream. Remember that I was Konoha's #1 unpredictable ninja. I still am, or how would I be able to come back to life one too many times already? How about this? I vow to never ever again to leave you alone in your life till death do us part. Naruto stated. I don't care about anything now, just being with Naruto-kun, just seeing Naruto-kun, just hearing Naruto-kun is enough for me. The end. That will be all for this video. Be sure to like, subscribe, share, and comment down below for more videos. Goodbye.